Now there may be a few here that may remember a time without television.
Don't raise your hands.
We don't need to. You don't have to expose yourself. Now, there may be others, like myself, who have never, in my life, been without a television. As long as I can remember growing up. I mean, it used to be a big box, black, and all you got was black and white. But the time without television and just the radio required a greater amount of imagination. And there were a lot of cool programs on the radio that are nice to listen to again, or maybe not. We have one here for you this evening for your enjoyment. Let us look into the life or a day in the life of the Reynolds, the Vickersons.
I just don't understand how two people can dirty so many dishes. It seems like the minute I get through with one step, there's another. I tell you, John Vickerson, I'm not going to stand this much longer. Every one of my friends has one day off of housework a week and John Vickerson, how can you fall asleep at the breakfast table?
Well, it ain't easy with all that talking going on. Wake me in 5 minutes, Blanche.
No, you don't. You just get busy and help out.
I'm tired, Blanche.
That's just an excuse. Did you ever see that sweet young couple next door? Now, there's a husband for you. He waits on her hand and foot.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He never lets her do anything alone. On Monday, he washed the dishes with her. On Tuesday, he cleaned the bathroom with her. On Wednesday, he ironed the clothes with her. What do you suppose he did on Thursday?
He mopped up the floor with her.
He did not.
Well, he should have. Listen, Blanche, I've got enough problems of my own, and I'm not interested in the couple next door.
Well, it's called marriage, John Vickerson. I don't think you even know the meaning of the word.
No, marriage isn't a word, it's a sentence.
What a terrible thing to say. Didn't I accept you the first time you proposed?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Because you weren't there.
When we were first married, you were such a gentleman. You even opened the car door for me. Now, when you pull up to the house, I have to fling the door open and throw myself onto the seat.
Well, I slow down for you, don't I?
And I can't even get you to do the simplest chore anymore.
I do plenty.
I begged you to get the electric orange squeezer fixed. Did you take it to the electrician? No.
I didn't have to. I fixed it myself.
How could you fix it? It needed a new motor.
I hooked it up to the vacuum cleaner.
The vacuum cleaner doesn't work.
It works fine. Except it sucks up the juice and spits the seeds in your face. What time is it?
You've got plenty of time. I'll have breakfast ready in a minute.
I don't want any more. The oatmeal is plenty.
What oatmeal? Where did you get oatmeal?
Well, what kind of talk is that? It was on the stove. I ate the whole pot.
That wasn't oatmeal. That was wallpaper paste. You promised to paper the bathroom this morning.
Wallpaper paste?
Well, how are we going to put the wallpaper up now?
I'll lick it up. Wait, how can you worry about wallpaper? I'm practically poisoned.
Oh, you're not poisoned. It's just flour and water. Go take an anecdote and I'll whip up a nice omelet.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Oh, don't be like that, John. I've already got the powdered eggs on. Now all I have to do is chop up the turnips and peel the frog legs. It's a wonderful dish.
I'm not eating any powdered frog legs.
Just taste it. That's all I ask.
Not me. First time I ever saw green eggs.
That's from the cabbage. I got the recipe from my mother.
Looks like your mother.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Look, Blanche, I'm just getting tired of these outlandish dishes you keep making.
Like what?
Like that rhubarb pie you made yesterday.
What was the matter with it?
Matter with it? Whoever heard of a pie 2 feet long?
Well, I couldn't get any shorter rhubarb.
Let's have an understanding now, Blanche. I hate rhubarb. And stop making these second layer broccoli cakes and sheep soup.
I never made sheep soup in my life. It's good, healthy possum broth.
Possum broth?
Yes, possum broth. And just because I have little imagination in cooking is no reason you should pick on me.
I'm not picking, Blanche.
Oh, why don't you come out and say
don't hate your cooking. I just don't understand it.
You hate it.
I tell you, I don't hate it.
You do.
Don't I eat everything you make?
Then why do you always make ptomaine poisoning?
Blanche, do you mind if I get dressed for work?
I don't care what you do, go get dressed.
Well, I will as soon as you finish wiping the dishes with my shirt.
Well, you shouldn't have hung it on a towel rack.
Where else am I going to hang it? You made me sleep in the kitchen, didn't you?
I didn't know my sister Clara was coming to spend the night, and I can't help it if we have only one bedroom. Hold up your cots.
Fine place to sleep. On a cot in the kitchen.
Well, what's wrong with it?
There isn't enough room in here to swing a cat.
You leave the cat alone.
I never touched the cat.
Why, just last weekend you traumatized the poor thing when you washed your car.
Well, at least I gave her some attention. You always complain that I did ignore her.
You used the cat to wipe down your car.
Well, she liked it.
She did not. She smelled the car wax for 3 days. Anyway, I don't know why you're complaining about the cots in the kitchen. There's plenty of room in here.
There is not.
There is too. If you just put the table on top of the refrigerator and the canary cage on the washing machine, then you could shut the stove into the doorway and you'd have plenty of room for a cot between the sink and the cat sandbox.
I tried that. The cot's too short. My head lopped over into the sink and the faucet gave me an all-night shampoo.
Well, you should have worn a shower cap. Anyway, Clara's gone now, so you don't have to sleep in the kitchen tonight.
Fine.
I felt terrible about her leaving without having any breakfast.
She didn't need any breakfast. She was in here 14 times for a snack last night.
Well, what of it? Nothing disturbs you when you're sleeping.
Well, she did. She had the refrigerator open so much, I woke up with frostbit feet. The woman eats like a boa constrictor.
Clara doesn't eat because she wants to. It's because she's trying to get rid of her heartburn.
Oh, sure. Where's my shoes?
You're wearing them. You're a fine one to talk about other people stuffing themselves. A man can't even see his own shoes anymore. Do you want this frog omelet or not?
No, and stop using my pants for a pot holder.
Well, that's what you use them for.
Just keep my eye out of this. I may have a little flab around my waist, but I don't eat 1/10 as much as your sister.
Don't you insult my sister. Clara has a glandular problem. The doctor says she's pancreatic with an overactive thyroid.
I don't care if she's a convertible with overdrive. She eats like she was condemned.
If you say one more word about my sister, I'll never talk to you again.
I wish you wouldn't tempt me like that.